All right, man. Before I talk about Georgia, I gotta talk about Florida State. As much as I don't like Florida State, you know, y'all know I'm like, let's see, 35 miles from Tallahassee. Most of my family and friends, Florida State fans. I just get tired of that whole, that little war chant. But I don't feel bad for the fans because they was acting like Tennessee fans all year. They was saying like, "Oh, we better than Georgia. We coming for Georgia. We gonna beat Georgia. Georgia not better. We got joint track." I don't care about the fan. A little bit. If I was in this situation, I would feel bad. I know I would. I feel bad right now. I'm gonna talk about why I feel bad about Georgia. But either way, I feel bad for the coaching staff. For the players that got banged and bruised up and played through injuries. I fought through adversity all year. Mike Norvell, who finally got a chance to take Florida State to an undefeated season. After the first 2 years wasn't looking good. I mean, he was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough. We went from losing to Jacksonville State, losing to Georgia Tech, you know what I'm saying? And you finally put it all together, go 13-0, and it ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. That's tough. You have all these players playing through injuries. You grind it out through the year, you dominate LSU. Then you fought through adversity at Clemson. You hung on versus Boston College. You hung on. Then you hung in there versus Miami. You know what I'm saying? And just so happened, in the easiest game of the year, Jordan Travis breaks his leg. I hate to see it. I knew this was going to happen. Only how I knew it was going to happen because I said if the backup quarterback don't come out looking all real, like Florida State fans were telling me after Jordan Travis, Tate Rodemaker, he's better than this dude. He's better, he's a better thrower, I'm like, no way. Jordan Travis on the bench and y'all telling me he should win the Heisman. And now he get hurt and you're telling me Tate Rodemaker. And I was like, no way. Then Tate Rodemaker, he came, or whatever name, Roadrunner, I'm calling Roadrunner. You know what I'm saying? He came and he didn't light the world on fire. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like just attract attention, to keep Florida State. You know what I'm saying? If he would have came out versus Florida, you know what I'm saying, and lit Florida on fire, passed for 350 yards, 3 or 4 touchdowns, you know what I'm saying, like 19 for 27, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe, but that wasn't the case. Then, Louisville game, ACC championship, it was a horrible game, you know what I'm saying? But it's tough. The players like Keon Coleman and Johnny Wilson and all that, and I don't want to spoil it, because Georgia versus Florida State, I'm going to have that review. I'm going to do the playoff probably tonight. But I'm gonna wait on the bowl games because I don't know who all gonna opt out. So I'm just probably do that probably later on in the week when players opt out and transfer and all that, whatever. But I'm doing the playoff for sure. And it's a wrap. But either way, I don't want to spoil that too. But that's tough for Florida State, man. Florida State fans. I know you're miserable right now. And even more miserable, you got to get beat by 30-40 against Georgia. It's tough. And the players, I really feel bad for, they best weren't good enough. And the coaching staff who coached their tail off, and got their players ready to play. It wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just, I feel bad for Florida State. It's tough. Yeah, now I'm finna talk about Georgia, man.